Hi, so in this video, we'll cover product analytics A/B testing interview questions. So A/B testing interview questions are quite common in the consumer tech interviews. So one of the liberty that you have as a consumer tech PM is a lot of customers out there, so you could test and get data before making a decision. Some examples include, let's say you want to run an advertising campaign. So you could run multiple copies and see what works out. Similarly, let's say you have to launch a new app. So what you could do is run launch multiple variation of these app and see where your CTR or your revenue goal is seeing more positive response and select that. In answering the A/B testing question, there are a couple of things that you should keep in mind. Let me highlight a few. The first one is make sure that you are very clear that what is the null and the alternate hypothesis. In simple term, null hypothesis means that there is no difference between the control and the variant group. So let's say there is a new kind of pill that gives superpower to humans. Then the null hypothesis is that it has no impact and the control and the variant group will have similar power, while alternate hypothesis is that it will have impact and that will be more than the statistical significance level. So that's the first piece. The second piece is make sure that you highlight the process really well. At any given point of time, you run tens of experiments in A/B testing. So it's really important to note down what are you testing, what is the intervention, what is the metrics that you will be dependent on. So make sure that you voice it out during the interview. One of the framework that is heavily used in the healthcare sector is the PICOT framework that you could leverage. PICOT is an acronym where P stands for population, which is who you are testing for, maybe website visitor. What is the intervention? Intervention is, let's say you are changing the color of the font or whatever that changes. C stands for control or what's not changing. O stand for what will be your outcome, what is the metric that you are observing, and time is how much time you will run the experiment. So that's what the PICOT stand for. So make sure you could use this as an easy way to highlight like what's your things that to be noted down for this experiment. The third thing that is important here is watch out for biases. Although it's a very helpful testing framework, it does have a certain downside. For example, there could be primacy effect. So a lot of times consumers get used to certain level of doing things. So whenever you launch a new version, there is a negative feedback. People are not willing to change. So there is a primacy effect there. The second kind of biases is the novelty effect. So a lot of times people out of curiosity interact more with new things. For example, let's say I change the color of font in the Google search ads. You will click out of curiosity. It's not like the CTR will sustain over a time. So that's another kind of biases. The third is that it should have statistical significance. So make sure that the p-value is less than 5%. Another thing could be there could be interface between the control and the variant group. So let's say you have a website visitor and they speak outside of your test environment. So they know about the change and maybe they have some perception built because of this communication. So make sure that you could avoid. So that's the third thing. So make sure that you are aware of the biases, make sure that you voice it out during the interview. And the fourth one is take some real world experience also into the interview. So if you have never done A/B test experiments, explore the tools which are out there. For example, Mixpanel, Optimizely, Amplitude. All of these provides very easy way to run these A/B test experiments. So go through it, try to set it up on your website, blog, whatever you have, so that you are aware that what are the process and procedure. You could also use Facebook advertisement tool. It makes it really easy to run multiple copies and then select the best running one. So these are my tips for your next A/B testing questions.